Today, Governor Whitmer gave her first major speech since the presidential election when Donald Trump took back the White House and Michigan Republicans won back control of the State House.
She addressed the crowd at the Detroit Auto Show. News 8's Byron Tollefson listened in and shares what she talked about and didn't talk about. Byron.
Brian, the governor sounded the alarm that both Democrats and Republicans will need to come together and find a solution soon for a major problem facing Michigan's roads.
Hi, everyone. Happy New Year.
2025 brings a new political reality for Governor Whitmer. With Republicans back in control of the State House, the final years of her administration will be in a divided government. Not to mention, President-elect Donald Trump will return to the White House. But Whitmer says she'll work with all of them to find compromise.
Michiganders elected both me and Donald Trump twice, just 2 years apart. Every one of us swore an oath to the people we serve. And the people expect us to find common ground.
Namely on roads. She says the state is facing a major funding cliff. The $3.5 billion her administration borrowed to fund highway projects across the state will soon run out, which could cost taxpayers. She says she wants to get back to the negotiating table with new House Speaker Matt Hall. And while she's open to ideas, even budget cuts, she says she won't agree to defund schools, public safety, and public health.
I'm still open to suggestions on both roads and jobs. And I don't care where or who they come from, so long as they're serious. What the people of Michigan will not accept is inaction. So the only bad idea is no idea.
I do believe there's room for bipartisan work. You know, one of the good things about divided government is it forces corporate cooperation, it forces bipartisanship.
Republican Brian Posthumus, the new House Majority Floor leader, says any plan that starts with a tax increase is a non-starter.
The government has enough money and Michiganders are taxed too much.
Her other reference to President-elect Trump regarding threats to slap a 25% tariff on goods from Mexico and Canada and a 60% tariff on goods from China.
I want to be clear, I am not opposed to tariffs outright, but we cannot treat them like a one-size-fits-all solution. And we certainly shouldn't use them to punish our closest trading partners.
Unless lawmakers act by February 21st, the tipped wage system is set to be phased out. The minimum wage will start to go up, and employers will be required to offer more sick time. We reached out to Whitmer's office about that, who had no comment at this time. Trump has also pledged to mass deport illegal immigrants. It remains a question how Whitmer is going to respond. Whitmer has said she is preparing for a number of different scenarios, but she says it's premature exactly what the Trump administration will do. Brian?